And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our... will begin at the 25. Play action. Now Griffin. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
70. Shot 50. Shot 60.
To throw is RG3. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
65 catch. 65 catch. Hurt. Dragon 60.
Now it's Griffin. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
Lead alert. Panther 11. Panther 11. 79 Broncos. Cup 19. Ready?
They'll try and throw for it with Griffin. And this is dropped. Oh. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Check smash. Let's go.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
2nd and 12 at the 29-yard line.
60 Maverick. 70 Rangers. Ready.
Vick to throw it. Pass over the middle, tipped, but he still brings it in. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Sometimes it pays to be lucky rather than good. That was not even the intended receiver on that pass.
But still able to haul it in for the reception.
Let's go.
Now Vick, he's going to change things up. A first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Not liking the look, they'll change the play. 2nd down, another carry for Jackson. Despite the strong run, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
3rd and 3.
Panther Street. Ready.
Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. A solid stiff arm. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. They run on first down with Jackson. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
18 Cardinals. Hey, check that. Street. 19 Tiger. 18 Rattler. Mustang 19.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
7 Pirates. 19 Lions. 18 Pioneers. Go.
Here's Michael Vick. Looking for the out route here, and he's got Cooks. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Buffalo 18. Trap 60. 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60.
They just get the play off. Now Vick. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
That's another Dolphins.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Darren Waller from 10 yards out. And the Dolphins are on the board first here this afternoon. 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins.
And in our meeting with the special teams coordinator, we asked him, what's your philosophy on bringing the ball out? Do you give him a red light? Do you keep him in? Green light, let him go? Let's see if he changes from green light to red light after that costly error.
Yeah, you know what I remember from that meeting? He brought donuts.
I like him.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah,
but he's not happy right now.
No, don't tell everyone how many I have. I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready, set. Hey, smash Broncos. Ready.
On 2nd down, this is Jackson. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal.
Check.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
How crucial will those 5 yards be? We'll see as they come up again here, 3rd and goal.
Cup 19.
Now this time they'll throw it with Vick. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. Michael Vick with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Dolphins lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ballgame. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles.
First down, Vick. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14, Bills nothing.
Ready.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Vic now. Open man downfield is Johnson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Vic readies to throw. Touchdown, Bills. Jerry Rice, 32 yards. And the Bills have got it back to within a score. Moody good with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7.
14, Bills 7.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Go, Reed, go. Cut up, go.
Second down, another carry for Jackson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Here's Vic. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
And that drop will cause a little bit of angst for the play caller because you know they've worked all week game planning and flexing the tight end out and making him a matchup issue for the defense. They had what they wanted, and he drops the ball.
Man, just couldn't hang on to the slant. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Vic to throw on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. Vic will look to throw on 1st down. That's complete to Bo Jackson. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Dolphins, 36.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. Second and a couple.
19 Cardinal, 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
From the shotgun, it's Vic. Being chased out left. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Here's Vick. That is caught. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
60 back there, 60 back, 10 to 11, 10 to 11.
And the Bills first down.
Go.
Vick goes play action. Touchdown! Michael Mayer, 30 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Moody good with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Up the middle they go with a big back Jackson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Cut 19. Ready?
To throw, Vick. He'll dump this to Burrow. It's complete. The quick feet by Jackson. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
That turned into a very well orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Hurry, hurry.
A first down throw coming for Vick. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. Touchdown, Dolphins. Michael Vick, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Dolphins will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Let's go now.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Ready?
Off the play fake, Vick. Escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Vick's going to change the play. On play action, they'll throw. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
First down, Buffalo.
Candy Lions. Warriors 17.
On play action, Vick. That is caught. It's Calvin Johnson. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Ready to go for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Vick's throw complete there to Rice. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
18, pioneer.
In motion left, Hill. Now a second down throw for Vick. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. He's got room to roam. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Throwing, Vick. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Vick to the air again. He'll drop this down to Jackson. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. On third down, Vick out of the gun. Open man, that's Hill, complete. Touchdown, Bills. Tyreek Hill from 6 yards away. And the Bills are an extra point away from evening this one up. Moody good with the extra point, and we are tied at 21. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Let's go.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown! The third touchdown pass of the game for Michael Vick. And the Dolphins have moved out in front. Extra point by Butker is on target, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Vick. Tries for Rice, intercepted. And now the rookie's free.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
At the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Vick, he's going to... With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. To throw right away is Vick. And incomplete on the deep ball.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
Second down, Vick. Steps away to his left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. Vick's going to change the play.
19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Here's Michael Vick. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Vick operating on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And now an audible here into something else.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They run with Jackson out of the gun. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. First down, Vick. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Cup 19, 60 average, 60 average.
A second down throw for Vick. Hitting Mayer here on the out route. 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
70 Rangers. Warriors 70.
In motion, Hill. Vick on 3rd and 2. Forced out to his left. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
60 Vikings. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. Just their first in this half. We'll step aside and come right back. Jackson going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Again, Jackson. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. They'll try the ground game with Jackson. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
But when the ball snapped from the 3 down near the goal line, I think in days gone by, we thought many teams would run the football. But on 3rd down in today's game, I expect them to throw it. A little counterintuitive.
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Isaiah Likely punching it in from a yard away. And the Falcons' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Many would call that a gutsy decision here early on to go for it 4th and goal. There was no hesitation. Field goal unit never sniffed the field.
It was a message. And the message was, I trust you on offense. Go out and make this happen. Go ahead and pick it up. You know what else he said? I trust my defense as well. If they don't get it, I know you're going to hold them. So it's a message to your entire team that you believe in them.
Jackson now to return. And he's only going to get this to the 4-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Now Vick, he's going to change things up. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
Now 3rd down and 7. Here's Vick. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Packers. DeAndre Hopkins, 93 yards. And the Packers are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. 7-7, our score after one. The offense on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be third and forever. It's a play fake. Now Vick. That is caught. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Seven Pirates, go!
Vick readies to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
19 Lions.
In motion left, Hill. Vick to throw it. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down.
18, Pioneer.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Dancing to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the 1st down.
19. Ready.
To throw, Vick. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. In motion, Hill. Vick now. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 17-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Buying time to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. 2nd down and 3.
Trap 60, trap 60, 65 trap, 65 trap.
From the shotgun, it's Vick. Looking for a slot man, and he's got him. 2:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. They give it off here to the tight end. Power on power, but he's not going to get in. Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Isaiah Likely, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Falcons have taken the lead. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now here's Vick. He'll dump this to Bo. It's complete. And oh, he spins past him and into space. Across midfield. He's on his way. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. 81 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
That appeared like any routine NFL quarterback, but it was Michael Vick from the pocket, throws a touchdown pass. I just think about the transformation throughout his career. From Atlanta, where he would take off and go at just about the drop of a hat and turn defenses into mush. And then by the end of his career in Philadelphia, where he completed passes like we just saw from the pocket, yet still had those great legs, when necessary, to help get him out of trouble.
Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Vick in trouble, and down he goes. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
79 Broncos.
On 3rd down, Vick. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Ready.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier.
18 Cardinal, 18
Now they're
Cardinal.
out there again to try once more.
Check, Bobcat. 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Ready.
They will indeed go for it. Vick. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
70 Timberwolves.
Vick will look to throw on 1st down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
The throw on 2nd down from Vick, incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion, Packer pressured, and down he goes. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Street. Check. Hurt.
Vick to throw on 4th down. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. So here's Vick following the interception. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Let's go now.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And the Packers are going to get it back here just past the 35. So now it appears they're going to accept the penalty, which means take away the interception. Also means keep your defense on the field. Don't understand this one bit. That's laid out deep for Rice. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
now they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
He'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the 28.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Foreseeing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Vick's going to change the play.
19 right. 18, 5 here.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play there on the catch and run. 33 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing, Vick. Looking for the out route here, and he's got Cooks. Only able to gain a couple there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, You really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game, and that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, that's football for me.
They'll run again with Jackson. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now a handoff inside. It's Jackson. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Play action now, Vick. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Michael Vick. Right side caught by Jackson. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Go!
Vick operating on 1st down. That one complete to Hill. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Vick's throw caught by his receiver, Hill. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he's got it. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try and run for it with Bo. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
The quick slant caught. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. They get this out quickly to the left side. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Johnson from a yard out. And the Falcons have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They're going to try and run for it. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Here's Vic. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
18 Randall. 19, Kevin Pirates, second Pirates.
On 3rd down, Vic out of the gun. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Check pass. Panther Street.
4th down, Vic. That is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down.
Here we go. Set. Ready?
Now Vic running the option left. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. It was Cam Chancellor that time, the big hitting safety, who fired in there to blow that play up. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. In motion left goes Cooks. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. He's into space past the 25 and all the way down to the 17-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
Well, I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little tap pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire.
From the red zone now, Vic. It's caught by Jackson. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Well, they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. Here comes 2nd down. Now a give, it's Jackson.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it, brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback land on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Work to do here with a crowd at fever pitch. 3rd and 9. Vic to throw it. And it's a Packers touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Here's 1st and 10.
Count to 60. Count to 60. Go.
Now Michael Vick. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down.
70 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Here's Vick. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
Now Vick, he's going to change things up.
Hey, check that. Street. Hey, smash Bronco. Ready?
Back to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Here we go. This is 4th down.
Cup 19. Cup 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
Desperation time. Vick on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game. And you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Taken at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Throwing now, Griffin on 1st down. That's complete to Sharp. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Here's Griffin to throw. Tries for Rice, intercepted. Picked up by Champ. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
Vic now. Short throw, going to be caught by Waller. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Here is 3rd and 5.
Mustang 19.
Vic readies to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the gun, Vic. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
18, pioneer. Hurt. Right there, hurt.
To throw, Vic. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Dolphins. DeAndre Hopkins. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Kadarius Toney going to elect to bring this one out. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
60 Bobcat.
To throw is RG3. Open man downfield is Rice. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 34 yards the gain that time. Another 1st down.
60 Bobcat.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And A second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. On the give, here comes Jackson. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
Ready, go. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Griffin. He'll dump this to Bo. It's complete. Touchdown, Rams. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Rams are an extra point away from drawing level. The extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback.
Here we go, here we go. Past the 60, past the 60. Hey, check that, check that. Ready?
They'll start here with Jackson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 for the 26. Here's Michael Vick. That's complete to Bo Jackson. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Faster.
That's good.
Vick will look to throw on first down. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 7-7, our score after 1. Vick with the incompletion on first down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. Flushed out right. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. It's a big play there for Miami. 41 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now here's Vick. Right side caught by Jackson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll run here with Bo. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Now a 2nd down throw for Vick. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Come 19, come 19. Let's go.
Here's Vick. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll go for it and run a little touch pass here. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Brandon Cooks from 4 yards out. And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So the touchdown there, and that play, the tap pass, so simple, Charles, on the face of it, but what makes it so difficult for defenses to stop?
I think it's the precision and the quickness in which the play occurs, because the snap gets to the quarterback. He's essentially playing volleyball with it, just immediately just shoveling it forward. And when that receiver's at a full head of steam, if you don't take the edge away, he's got a chance to get to the corner and get upfield. But if you take the edge away, that's your chance to disrupt that play.
And no disruption there, that's for sure, as it winds up 6 points.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
In motion left, Hill. Now Griffin on 2nd down. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now Griffin. And he is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
19 Tiger, 19 Warriors 70. Hurt.
Now it's Griffin. It's caught by Jackson. They'll give him 4. And it's 2nd down.
A gain of 4.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
18, Romler, 18.
In motion left, Hill.
Mustang 19.
On 2nd down, Griffin. He'll hit Jackson complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And the pressure getting to RG3. He's brought down for the sack. Clock continuing to roll as the Rams try to get going again. On 2nd down, here's Griffin. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit. That's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Throwing, Vick. That's caught by Jackson. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
Ready?
2nd and 5.
Viking 18. 18, Pioneer. Ready?
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Buffalo 18. Go check. Go check. Check, Bobcat. On
3rd down, Vick. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Hold the ready.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Cowboy 80.
They'll try and throw for it here. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. After the interception, here's Griffin. Got a man, it's Jerry Rice. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
Well, he worked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively, just too hard to keep him under wraps. It delivers a big play here for this offense.
The kick by Bass is good, and that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Let's go.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for third and long.
Dragon 60. Street.
To throw, Vick. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And he will bring it back. It's an interception returned for a Rams touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception returned for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 17-14.
Dolphins 14. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
10-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. The throw on second down from Vick, incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
From the gun, Vick. Oh, and now Vick throwing another interception. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the draw, it's Jackson. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Out of the gun, Griffin. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. In motion left is Rice. On 3rd down, Griffin. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Well, that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a 1st and goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Add one, tell me one, see that when we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Warriors 70. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Mustang 19.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Ready.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
18, Pioneer.
In motion, Hill. After the interception, here's Griffin. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. RG3, 15 yards. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The Rams leave the offense on the field. They'll go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Dolphins 14.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Jackson now to return. Taking it about the 1. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track? There he goes, left side. Big strides, look at him go. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Irv Smith Jr., 65 yards. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. So what can Vic do here as he'll lead his guys up to go for the 2-point conversion? They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. A big play there for L.A. 47 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Cup 19.
Hill going to go in motion right. On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is a really simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
That ball caught. It's Rice. Touchdown. Jerry Rice. 28 yards. And the Rams get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now stands at 13.
Dolphins 22. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
At their own 11-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. And